Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares. Back to do a Goosebumps overview. This is going to be my VHS and DVD versions of Goosebumps, and a few other R.L.Stine's DVDs that I have. Of course, this is going to be for Joe the Horror Man, who's a huge fan, and Andrew from Andrew's Crypt. There are other fans out there, of course, but these guys always make me want to collect Goosebumps and anything having to do with that kind of stuff. So, guys, this one's for you. I'm going to start with the VHS, which you've probably seen just recently, and I'll move on to the DVDs and stuff. Coming up first is The Werewolf of Fever Swamp. Really cool. Really happy to get this one in my collection. Coming up next is Night of the Living Dummy 3. And guys who know my channel know that I'll watch anything with a ventriloquist dummy, because that's one of my favorites. Coming up next is The Haunted Mask. Very cool. Viewers beware. Coming up next is Stay Out of the Basement. Viewers beware. Very cool. Coming up next, A Night in Terror Tower. Love that cover. It's really cool. And finally, for the VHSs, Welcome to Dead House. Based on book number 1. Yeah. Alright. Now, let's see, push them aside. I'm going to get into the original Goosebumps before I get to the reprints. We have Goosebumps, Attack of the Mutant, and I believe this includes part 1 and 2, if I'm not mistaken. Very cool. Goosebumps Chillology, the toy that plays with you. Now, there was one I couldn't find in my basement. It's a Scary House. I do have it, I just couldn't find it. Coming up next is The Ghost Next Door. Yeah, there was also another one I couldn't find, but I'll get to that later. We have Goosebumps Ghost Beach. And most of these I actually got before I even started my channel at Goodwill. They had a whole cart full of them, and I just bought them all. Next we have Goosebumps The Headless Ghost, because I used to watch this a bit with my daughter when she was younger. Goosebumps Go Eat Worms. Very cool. Yeah, but I snatched them up, everything I could find, and now I have a list in my wallet of ones that they make that I don't have. Goosebumps Attack of the Jack-o'-lanterns. Very cool. Goosebumps A Night in Terror Tower, which I believe I just showed the VHS of that. But yeah, this is still sealed. Goosebumps One Day at Horrorland. Very cool. And finally, for the individuals, Goosebumps The Blob That Ate Everyone. Really cool. Now next we're going to move on to the double features, a few of those. Goosebumps Cry of the Cat and Say Cheese and Die. Really cool. Goosebumps, The Ghost Next Door, and A Shocker on Shock Street. Probably one of my favorites. Goosebumps, The Night of the Living Dummy, and How I Got My Shrunken Head. Very cool. Goosebumps, It Came From Beneath the Sink, rather. It Came From Beneath the Sink, and Deep Trouble. And finally, the one I just picked up recently, Goosebumps, Scary House, and Chillology. I had mentioned on my update that Scary House was kind of scratched. Of course, I can't find it now, but it's down there somewhere. But I do have individuals of both of these, because I just showed you Chillology. So. And then finally, some other R.L.Stine stuff. And this brings me to one other that I couldn't find that I own. Is at 7-Eleven around Halloween time, generally you can find horror movies there, which is weird, 7-Eleven. But I did find volume 1 and 2 of R.L.Stine's The Haunting Hour. This is actually still sealed. This is volume 2. I could not find volume 1, but it's down in my basement. It actually has the girl on the cover that was in that movie with Adam Sandler, Just Go With It, the little girl. She was also in Don't Be Afraid of the Dark, the remake. I have R.L.Stine's Mostly Ghostly. This is actually still sealed as well. Haven't washed it yet. And another R.L.Stine's Haunting Hour. This has Don't Think About It. That's what it's called. So that's pretty cool. I could have sworn I had more of these, the R.L.Stine ones, but maybe I don't. I don't know. But yeah. But that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, Goosebumps has been a lot of fun for me. I did start collecting the DVDs and all before I started my channel. But since, meeting Joe the Horror Man and Andrew from Andrew's Crypt, they've kind of got me into the collecting bug as far as R.L.Stine and the whole Goosebumps thing. So, thank you guys. It's an addiction. Thank you. But if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.